Alright guys, it's finally here. I got it. The SH Figure Arts Godzilla -1 2023 big blockbuster movie that came out last year. Oh my gosh. I've been wanting to get this figure for the longest time. Psych. Guys, so this is pretty much a KO bootleg version of that. I really wanted that figure and I couldn't get it. But this came out. This came out just barely this year. So of course I told you how much and where I got it. So again, this is a third party or KO part, you could say. But yeah, and I'll tell you some fun story that I experienced when I went to LA Comic Con. But yeah, so it's let's get started. Alright guys, first let's actually get a better look at the figure itself. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see the scope on the Monsters. Now, the Monsters thing is not bad. The parts that is kind of like, it does kind of like, you tell it's a knockoff, is that the face part is just, it's bad. The mold a little bit, they messed up with the teeth. I think that's the only, I noticed that the only thing bad about this figure is the teeth. But I think I can fix that. The mold of the figure itself is really not bad. They really did a good job capturing of the original one. The paint is not that bad, but it does need work, and I am definitely going to work on it. The fins, so I think I'll call it the fins. I'm not sure. Now, the texture in this thing is wait. You can tell the difference between this and the SH Monsterarts. This is more like a flaky kind of like plastic part compared to the SH ones. It's more like a solid kind of like resin. This is more like a cheap plastic, you say, but it's still pretty good. They, like I said, they really did a good job. So let me zoom out now so you guys can maybe test the articulation. Now, the articulation is not that bad, but I do have to warn you guys because this is, whoa, sorry guys. Like I was saying, the articulation on this is not that bad. But I do have to warn you, because maybe it's mines, but the joints do come off. Like when I got mines, the arm was off, the mouth part was off, and the tail was off. And once in a while, they do pop out. So just keep in mind. So move forward, move sides. He does have a little bit of articulation part of his arm. He does have a little bit of ball joint here. His hand does move. He does have 1, 2, 3 pieces that connect to his neck, so he has some articulation. This piece doesn't. The other two pieces do, so they do have some articulation. He does have a ball joint for his upper chest connected to his stomach, his lower stomach as well. Kicking, it's not bad. Opens up, you can see that. His finger, oh, I just turned the light off. My bad. Sorry guys. So you know, it's really crazy. This thing does have articulation. I think the original has articulation as well, so they added that. That's cool. It spreads pretty wide. It's not bad. The tail is all individual pieces, so that means awesome articulation. Now my piece, this part keeps coming off. Again, the fins are kind of weird dented. That can easily be fixed by just hot water, or you have a heat gun. But so you can, it does have that capture like he's swimming in water. That's cool. That scene in the movie with they finally see him. They're like, oh wow, it's crazy. But yeah, so you want to see a size comparison. He's actually, I think he's a little bit smaller than the actual legit one because they use molds. I could be wrong, because I feel like he's small. I could be wrong. I don't have the legit one. Now, if you guys want to see a size comparison, we can do that now. And I'm going to put them right next to my Shogun Megazord. And there's right next to the Shogun Megazord. So, the Shogun Megazord is perfect size if you want to fight him with Godzilla, because now it's canon and you guys seen the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic books. I check them out. They're pretty cool. But just a short size comparison. Alright guys, so that's it. So let's talk about the good and bad about this figure. So at the end of the day, it's a knockoff toy, right? So I mean, it's not gonna be really clean, it's not gonna be really nice because of the price. So sometimes you get worse paint apps. Sometimes you get not bad mold when it comes to the teeth. I got the okay. The bottom's okay, but the top, it looks like he straight out doesn't have any teeth at all. It's just his gums. So I'm definitely gonna add little teeth. So like I said, let's talk about the negative about. I can't really have negativity because I know what I was getting when I was purchasing this, so it's not like, oh, this is crap, this is cheap. Now, if this was like supposed to be legit and I bought it and I got ripped off, that would be different. But I knew what I was getting, so that's why I'm okay with it. Especially if you can't find the legit one. It's going for like 160 to 200 to 250. It's going higher. The actually SH figure Monsterarts is going higher and higher. It's not stopping in price, so I just kind of gave up on it for getting that one. I was hoping it would drop price, because eventually some of them do drop price over time. And I was hoping this one, but because it was such a popular movie all around the world, this variant is just hard to come by. So if you are curious, where did I get it? How much I get it? I got this through AliExpress, and I paid $25 for it. So $25 for this figure is not bad. Especially like if you can't, because even like the Super 7 Ultimate is like 80 and up, and I think the price is going up on that because it's a really nice figure, really big, but it's really nice in detail. $25, I think I paid like about $5 or $6 shipping, so together it was like about $29, $30. That's not bad. Now, like I said, I don't know if people are selling it on eBay. You have to be careful because sometimes they'll say it's legit, and it's for like 40 or 50. It's not legit. Anything that's lower than 150 is not legit. So like 100, maybe you get lucky, Macari, get one maybe 110. That would be really cool because I have seen it in the past, rare occasions. But anything under 140, 50 is not legit. Not legit, man. Unless you got lucky, someone just wanted to sell for the price they got it for when they pre-order it. Funny facts. I went to LA Comic Con, and I've been studying this box already, the design, the bootleg, and all that. Seen videos about it, so I kind of knew how it looked. There was a vendor selling like 2 of these, and he was selling them. I was looking at them. At first, I thought, oh, he's selling the legit one. So when I got close to the vendor, I saw it, and I'm like, oh, that's not the legit one. It looks just like my box. It's all dented. You can tell it's smaller compared to the legit one. And I asked him. I put him on the side. I'm like, hey, this is a knockoff one, because it was. I'm like, I'll buy off of you for like at least. I know you probably got this for 25 or 30. Let me get at least like 35 or 40, because I know they need to get their money back. But he straight out said it was legit. He straight out said, oh, I'll give you a discount for like 90 or 100 bucks. I'm like, nah. He wasn't true with me. And I'm like, that's kind of sad, because if someone did buy it and they thought it was legit, that would be pretty messed up. I would never do that. I would say, this is a knockoff. I'm selling for this, But that's my experience I got. So, but I knew right away that was a knockoff. It was at LA Comic Con. It was crazy. So get it if you can get it for the price like I got it for. You can get this on AliExpress. Like I said, you can get it for 20. I seen it sell for 21 to 25. I went for a vendor who, not a vendor, but a seller who at least has it for decent positive. He doesn't have negative reviews. Mine's came pretty fast. The only issue was that lately AliExpress has been using this weird third-party, like international shipping service. They're just using, because in the past when I purchased stuff from AliExpress, I got it once it came over here in the States. It transferred to Postmail, but lately they've been using a new service, and they show that service is they don't get all your information. So if you live like on a building or a public area that it's gated, they don't know how to get in, so the item was getting delivered. It was gonna get returned back to the sender, but it took a little homework. It wasn't easy because AliExpress doesn't make it easy for you when it comes to who's the actual shipper. They give you some information, but you have to figure out your own. And it took me a while to figure out. And I finally contacted one person. I told him, look, I live in a gated place. Here's the code. Please just leave it in the front of my door. And oh wow, it worked. I got my package, and I'm happy. I'm actually happy. Like I said, I'm gonna weather this. I'm gonna paint this. You guys are curious about it. I will, once I'm done doing the project with weathering this, giving him teeth. I'll put links to my TikTok or Instagram. That's where I post my projects when it comes to me messing around with these. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, any way to help the channel out, leave a comment, subscribe, put thumbs up, share, any way to help the channel out. You can also say adios and keep on collecting. Bye.